90% of the women I meet, I have no respect for them though. So it's like I
Me
put them in
neither.
the category like I'm gonna get that.
Well, what the fuck? That caught me off guard. And I know Ty didn't just say me neither.
Women I meet, I have no respect for. Yeah, I meet women. I would say 90% of the women I meet, I have no respect for them though. So it's like I
Me
put them in the
neither.
category like I'm gonna get the ass from you, and then that little 10%, I kind of go the route you just said because I actually care about the long term. But the 90%, I feel like they not shit, so I just treat them accordingly.
Well, me neither. Pussy ain't enough for me. I think that's where we separate.
Okay. I don't know what he about to say, but wait. YND just said 90% of women he meet, he don't have respect. Therefore, he'll try to fuck, and the other 10%. If I don't respect you, I'm not fucking you. You're not even touching my dick. I think that's where I'll probably separate the line. Like, and I respect I respect women until they give me a reason. And I don't care if you a hoe. I don't care if you a slut. I don't care how many dicks you done did. You got my respect. Your value is not based upon your vagina. I'm not gonna cuff you, but I'm gonna definitely respect you. I'm not gonna disrespect you because you're a hoe. That's wild vibes.
Because you already know, they all hoes. That's why you say everybody. 99% of them, they all hoes anyway.
99% of women are kind of. I don't think they hoes. Now, what I'll say is this, and I always say this too. I don't think it's a such thing as a woman really being a hoe. You got to be the man that's gonna make them a hoe. Most women I encounter fuck me on the first day, but I don't think that classify them as a hoe because I just know me. I know how to vibe. I know how to make a woman feel comfortable. I know how to make her trust me. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't hold that against her. I don't think she doing that to other niggas. If she is, kudos to her. That's their business. But for me, just being character, I know I can make a woman feel comfortable, and I know a lot of men don't know how to do that.
So I don't like to say anything that can make her actually think, man, is this dude a player? Is this dude that I don't want to be thought about?
All right, so I'm looking at the chat. I probably can't see it on the video. I'm looking at Todd chat, and they saying, pressed. Honestly, I don't even think YND pressed. Like, I don't think that make him pressed. It's just more so I'm living in this moment, and I'm gonna make the best out this shit. So this is what we gonna do. I'm not gonna say he pressed. Pressed is begging for coochie and shit, and I don't think bro doing shit like that. It's just more so we gonna make the best out this moment. We not about to, we gonna capitalize on this shit. But he not pressed.
I know they get over it, but I'm not gonna get over the blue balls that night. That's what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying?
So it's like you think that's like
Blue balls don't exist, my brother.
it ruined that all sex for that night.
And I'm not gonna lie. YND, if you watching this right, I'm gonna be real with you, my boy. Niggas like us can have bitches come over easily. Like one lead, come on. I know you got about a good at least 3 or 4 in rotation. You gotta come over. Let's be real. That shit ain't stopping nothing. That shit ain't stopping nothing on this side.
Saying like my shit, it's just always new girls, so it don't matter if it blow up. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just constant. It's like
Okay, so my question to you is this: if it don't matter, why lie from the start? If you got woman on your roster, which is what I said earlier. If you go earlier in the video, I said I could care less if a shorty walk out and don't give me no ass, cause I could make a call easily. So if it don't matter, why even run game and shit like that when there's women out here who gonna accept your game for what it really is and respect you being blunt and still fuck you? Why deal with the ones that you gotta lie to the fuck when it's women out here that's not even gonna do all that?
I can get her and get everything that come with her once she locked in for me.
do you need for me?
And I was just saying that early on too. It depends on what you're going for in a woman. If you're just looking for pussy, then YND route is definitely the way. But if it's looking for sustainable relationships, you looking for quality, you looking for value. Like me, I got a lot of homegirls, and I don't lie to them at all. They provide a lot of value. Whether that's sexually, financially, even mentally, whatever the case may be, put me on a lot of plays. It's just they stick around because we genuinely cool. I see the value in the woman, not just in the vagina.
Bro, I just had a consultation with a dude, really no homo, but you could tell the brother's a good looking dude, straight teeth, in shape, all of this, dressed nice. beard and everything. And the dude is telling me how he basically had to buy pussy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. These type of guys we talking to, I can't just keep telling him be yourself.
So look, right? The solution that you giving, YND, the solution you giving is basically, I have a headache. Take this Advil for the headache. Rather than understanding the reason why I have a headache is not because I don't have an Advil, but the reason why I have a headache is because I have a protein deficiency or whatever the case may be. What I need to do is eat, not take a pill to suppress the headache, because the problem still is going to lie. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. When you sit here and you tell somebody to start lying when they have a lot of attributes that the average man don't have, it's not that he need to start lying. He need to start working on his character. He need to start building other attributes that's going to put him in position. He need to work on his confidence. He need to do things that where he's going to gain self-trust. He probably need to get some fucking money. And not to spend it on a shorty, but to put him in certain clothes. Make him look more presentable. Put him in certain rooms where a certain tier of women going to be at. Get more female friends to learn how to talk to a woman. That's the advice you should give them, rather than telling him to lie to a woman, because that's not it. Okay. Alright, so let's get into it. First and foremost, I probably started watching about a good minute of this video. Just a little background on the two fellas. We got TyKwonDoe, we got YND. YND, he an upcoming YouTuber, TyKwonDoe. I think he been doing this for a couple years. And it's from my perspective. I seen that it's a debate, or instantly I just thought, oh yeah, let me react to this. In my opinion, it's basically two men with a similar angle, just different ways of attacking it. For example, in basketball, you got the aggressive player and you got the fundamental. You know, you got the Jason Kidd and you got the Ja Morant. And from my perspective, it seemed as though TyKwonDoe is more the fundamental, while YND's, you know, the more aggressive. Ja Morant, you know, the whole, basically they run a point two different ways. You know, same agenda, but two different ways. They both teaching the game. So let's get into it. I kind of got an idea of where the video going to go, and what the different views going to be and what they possibly going to debate. But let's get into it. Let's see what's up. And it's coming from a non-biased point. Let me say that. I know TyKwonDoe got a lot of fans and shit, but it's not coming from a biased standpoint. I'm saying I'm definitely hearing both sides out.
That's what you're doing.
So let's tap in. Let's see where this video about to go, man.
I give a fuck about losing my ass. No ass left behind. That's what I'm saying.
And that's what we would disagree, though, because I want to use that to test her.
And that's the shit I teach. I teach all this, so as fast as possible. That's man, the thing.
The water done clear like Moses. You know what I'm saying? the water done split like Moses and came to slap the staff down. It went like this. Why am I not on that no more? Why don't I think like that?
You said before.
So you don't think
it's just two different ways.
You don't think the facade that's being put on, or the role you playing, doesn't put you in a bubble that could just, when that bubble pop, the situation is gone.
Well, I mean, I don't lie about no crazy shit that I ever get caught. I ain't gonna never get caught. I'm a slimy, grimy ass nigga.
Like, I wouldn't respect it if you didn't say.
Because your chat, they kind of come in them.
YND, be careful. In the future, your mind may change as you get older. And motherfuckers on the social media should have tried to hold you accountable for this. Just keep that in mind.
Neck right now. I saw they was vibing with me a little bit now, because I know they watch you, so they all trying to be honest.
Oh, man.
Facts. They'll do that. Especially, you know, he got a bigger crowd. They gonna gravitate to him.
Nigga.
Hello?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
Wait, you the YouTuber?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you commented on my video, bro, when I did that agree and disagree video on you.
God bless, bro. What's happening, bro?
Not much, man. Not much. I don't know the rules of Twitch, and if you watch that video, you know I talk a little crazy, but I got a couple questions for you, sir. I'm gonna watch that link.
For this a little bit. Okay, yeah, because I know the first question he asked was pertaining to YouTube. Let's get past that a little bit.
People, they put me on to you. I didn't even know like who you was at first. And I could tell like you got like a little morality to you. See, I'm like a slimy, grimy ass nigga. So I just want to know your thoughts on like, you know what I'm saying, leading women on, rotations, friends with benefits type shit. Like, you for that? You don't teach that? Like, what's your thoughts on all that?
That's what I want to hear. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I know you done did it before,
I
but what
teach.
you stand on
Of
now?
course, of course. I
Yeah.
separate my persona. I say toxic tie. Well, the difference is that when I learn your game gets stronger without the lies. What do I mean? What I mean is that let's say we make a comparison, right? I'm leading on let's say there's extremes to leading.
Pardon me, I had to make sure my setup was right.
They're selling dreams. They're straight out lying. Like we gonna get married. We gonna get a crib. Like that's the extremes, right? If we pulling back from the extremes and we just saying like you're not necessarily creating a fake relationship, but to me, my policy before was don't ask, don't tell. If she don't ask, I'm not gonna say nothing about it because I'm assuming she don't care. You know what I'm saying? Why would I tell her some shit she don't give a fuck about? The difference is that, you know, the more experience I got with that shit is that the prevention is better than the cure. I'd rather prevent some bullshit and have the line drawn in the sand. Because at the man, I feel like it's my job to lead. It's my job to set the tone. So I have to set the tone initially. Because you know all the bullshit that you might deal with, which is, oh, your phone ringing. Oh, who that? You know, when it.
All right, so just to piggyback, right? Before he finished what he gonna say, because I realized he did say he used to not give unasked information. With me, and maybe that's how every man's journey is, but it started off lying, and then it got to the point to where I remember I'll never forget. I was like 17, my shorty got fucked on, and I asked why. She said he was blunt. Ever since then, I always was blunt with women. But as I'm getting older and encountering more quality women, I'm realizing that blunt shit gets you so far, right? So I would say at this point, depending on who you talking to, you got to know who to be blunt with. And it's always good to not give unasked information unless you plan on taking a woman serious. If you plan on taking her serious, that's a little different. You got to know how to read this woman and know what to tell her, what to dish out. But I don't recommend lying. I'll say that.
Girl like you, if she wants you to be exclusive with her, she gonna let it slip out in small ways. You know this. She not just gonna outright say, "Cut everybody off for me. I'll do whatever you want." She's not gonna say that. She's gonna say, "Oh, there go your phone again," and she gonna say, you know, she gonna do whatever she do. So I nipped it in the bud early because I know where I'm at in life. The more clear I can be with myself, the more clear I can be with her, the more she can understand and the more she can act accordingly to a way that works for me. If she.
Not only that, him saying, and this is another thing I want fellas to understand. Once you encounter so many women, it comes to the point to where you don't care about the pussy enough. Like that's not the most value that she hold. Therefore, you would start being more blunt. You could care less if you turn her off because you know you got way more better shit lined up. You know, and if you don't stick around, that's your loss. But I do know Y&D his teachers a little different. His target demographic is more towards the niggas that don't get bitches. You know, so I see why he'll say lie. You know, I would see why. Not to say that he do it, but I would see why he'll tell people this because his demographic is not people who hit that point of touching a lot of women. You know, and they probably not even looking for a wife. Therefore, they looking for the fastest way to score, and the fastest way to score is not to be blunt because that's going to turn off a lot of women. So I understand that.
I act according to the way it works for me. Goodbye. What that got to do with the roster? Because she's bringing she not vibing out. She bringing bad momentum to my life. Oh, who that other bit? Either for me or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm showing you exactly what it is. You want it or you don't. You know, take it or leave it. Streets of the streets.
Yeah, I see where you at. I see where you at mentally. I just think for a lot of guys though, it's kind of like they don't care. They just trying to get some. So it's like say what you say. You know what I'm saying? But I see where you at though,
and that's what I was just saying, right? The demographic is totally different, so I understand why he was saying that. You know, if I was talking to a younger homie, probably in his late teens, I'll tell him the same shit. I'm saying, you just have your fun, do what you do. You ain't got to sit there and be blunt. But as you get older, you start to approach a different quality woman. Your intent get different. I'm not lying to you, shorty.
Mentality though, I see where you.
You know, what do you think about this? I call it the lifetime warranty on the. So you get it like that, right? You get it quick. You might not even get it quick than the nigga that keep it a bean, because the nigga that keep it a bean, she might be on the same page and he faster, because I didn't want nothing serious either. All right, boom, right? So what I call the lifetime warranty.
That depends on the type of shorty, but that is facts.
Right? You move with morality. You got good character with her, right? Your relationship had strength to it, right? And strength because she trusts you. That's the bottom line. Like, she trusts you. You're reliable. She might not like the shit you tell her. She might hate it, actually. Oh, I hate that he doing what he doing. But she respects you. So over time, that does not wear out. And
This nigga talking. Not only that, what I learned about women is they like somebody who stand on their own principle. They like somebody who don't give a fuck to turn them. It's just it's like they appreciate it more because it showed them you unbalanced. You're not trying to please her. Women don't like yes men or pleasers. Sitting on certain shit, you know, letting it be known. Yeah, I'm fucking. Yeah, I'm doing A, B, and C. Those relationships go real far, and it build a lot of trust.
you do some shit that make you corny to her, or like, I don't trust him. 9 times out of 10, when a girl leave a guy, it's out of loss of respect. She'll be
Swear to God, I ain't know he's gonna say that, but it's facts.
the guy she don't trust. Oh, he cheated on me before, but I like that's my man. Like, she'll be with him, but the respect, like how he moves, who he is as a person. Oh, I really care. He's a caring guy. I can change him. Like when she see that character, that's the long term play. So you could just go for the pussy and completely miss the woman. You go for the woman. I ain't never seen a woman without the. They gonna bring it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to just, I can get her and get everything that come with her once she locked in for me.
Do you need, for me?
And I was just saying that early on too. It depends on what you're going for in a woman. If you're just looking for pussy, then Y&D route is definitely the way. But if it's, looking for sustainable relationships, you're looking for quality, you're looking for value. Like me, I got a lot of homegirls, and I don't lie to them at all. They provide a lot of value. Whether that's sexually, financially, even mentally, whatever the case may be, put me on a lot of plays. It's just, they stick around because we genuinely cool. I see the value in the woman, not just in the vagina.
For me, I meet women. I would say 90% of the women I meet, I have no respect for them, though. So it's like, I put them in the category like, I'm going to get that.
Well, what the fuck? That caught me off guard. And I know Ty didn't just say me neither.
Women I meet, I have no respect for. I meet women. I would say 90% of the women I meet, I have no respect for them, though. So it's like, I put them in the category like, I'm going to get the ass from you. And then that little 10%, I kind of go the route you just said because I actually care about the long term. But the 90%, I feel like they not shit. So I just treat them accordingly.
Well, me neither. Pussy ain't enough for me. I think that's where we separate.
Okay. I don't know what he about to say, but wait. Y&D just said 90% of women he meet, he don't have respect. Therefore, he'll try to fuck, and the other 10%. If I don't respect you, I'm not fucking you. You're not even touching my dick. I think that's where I'll probably separate the line. Like, and I respect I respect women until they give me a reason. And I don't care if you a hoe. I don't care if you a slut. I don't care how many dicks you done did. You got my respect. Your value is not based upon your vagina. I'm not gonna cuff you, but I'm gonna definitely respect you. I'm not gonna disrespect you because you're a hoe. That's wild vibes.
For you, okay. Like, man, I don't gotta get some pussy from her, man. She out the way. And
that's another thing, bro. It's a lot of hoes that could put you in position. They don't even gotta be your shorty, And this way, I kind of disagree too. It's a lot of women out here that could provide value in so many ways. They don't gotta be a woman. Every shorty I meet, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably 5% of women I meet that I even think about having potential to be my lady, and they just get in where they fit in. Honestly, I like to keep them around, especially if they pretty. They have female friends. It's not all about fucking. Let me say that.
To me, pussy enough.
I mean, I
might put it down on her, and I might put it down on her. She might know where my crib at. She might get more of my time. You know what I'm saying? Unless you literally link, don't say no words and just smack it. You know what I'm saying? She could leave shortly after. But it's to me, I have more to lose than just my nut that I'm about to lose. Like, this could almost stress me out. She has access.
I see what he's saying too. I get that.
In my life, not much.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Not a lot, but
you saying
got my number. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you thinking like that, like I got more to lose than when I just stick my dick, fuck around a condom bus. And she like, it's a.
At that point, fucking is just a liability. It's no gain, and I get that. it's no gain on It's not worth me sticking my dick in you. What I'm gonna stick my dick in you for when it's more bad that could come out the situation than the good. That's tough.
Very
Yeah, I
risky
see what you're saying.
situation, even to be around her. How many niggas she sharing her location with? You know what I'm saying? So it's like that don't mean I'm not gonna see her as attractive and not want to. It just mean like I play the scene a little bit
That nigga,
slower.
he a thinker.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see where
Just a
you
little
at.
bit slower.
Yeah.
You fucking crush some
I,
shit
I,
fast.
I ain't
This
gonna
bitch crazy.
I ain't gonna never play it slow. I'll just keep a plan B in the back if the condom break or something like that. But I feel what you want though. I feel that for sure. But I ain't gonna take up no more of your time, man. That's it. I just want to
No,
come here and
you
holler at
brought
I know that ain't the end.
substance, man. You had some good questions, bro. It really
you. Yes,
see where
sir.
my head is
Sure.
at. I used to think
Yeah.
like that. I'm gonna keep it being like I've lied in 4K. I had a chick send a picture of me in the mall next to a chick, like on like a you know the escalators that go up.
Yo, I swear to God, I had some shit like that happen. I was at a kickback, and somebody sent me a picture of me sitting between this girl's legs. I was like, oh my gosh. One of my homegirls that just left the kickback. She was like, this what we doing? I'm like, damn. It's a picture. I couldn't even lie.
Yeah.
Somebody went over the escalator, took a picture of me, and sent it to her. She's texted to me. Nigga, I said the person wasn't even there no more.
On my
I
mother.
said, yo, what the fuck?
On my
And I
mother.
still like I was a heavy liar, bro. A heavy manipulator. All the dark, all the other bullshit.
I ain't lie when I got caught though. I couldn't lie. Like it was nothing I could say. See, I'm literally sitting between shorty legs and she up on the counter and shit. It was nothing I could possibly say in my situation.
I realize is that you lay in whatever bed you make. So when you gotta keep up with your lies and this one finished, it just I'm telling you what it
Yeah.
is. I'm telling you what
I
it
know.
is.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. For me, if I get caught in the lie, I just don't give a. You know what I mean? Like you just move on to the next. Like it's just enough to
Man,
go
you out here
around. So it
ruining
don't
lives, man.
All right, so YND is my question to you if you're watching this. If you don't care enough to get caught in a lie, then why lie from the start? Because obviously, if you, maybe you saying that after you hit. Maybe if that's what you saying, then where once you hit and shit, you don't care, then I get that. So, but if that's not the case, why lie from the start if you don't care enough?
Man, you out here ruining lives, man.
Yeah, nah, but this the thing. I don't do it to virgins though, you know. But most of them hoes, so you ain't gonna find no virgins no way. So it don't really matter.
So you doing it to everybody.
Yeah, cause you already know they all hoes. That's why you say everybody. 99% of them, they all hoes anyway.
99% of women I encounter, I don't think they hoes. Now, what I'll say is this, and I always say this too. I don't think it's a such thing as a woman really being a hoe. You got to be the man that's gonna make them a hoe. Most women I encounter fuck me on the first day, but I don't think that classify them as a hoe because I just know me. I know how to vibe. I know how to make a woman feel comfortable. I know how to make her trust me. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't hold that against her. I don't think she doing that to other niggas. If she is, kudos to her. That's their business. But for me, just being character, I know I can make a woman feel comfortable, and I know a lot of men don't know how to do that. So I don't classify as women as hoes. I don't think 99% of women is hoes. That's wild.
Somebody
Then again, I don't know where he's from. I don't know the age of the woman he's dealing with. So that all play a part too.
do it. Might as well be me. That's how I look at it.
Facts.
Man,
I get that.
With that, man, you.
Hey, look. Before I hop off here though,
Yeah.
is it cool? I wanted to be respectful. Is it cool if I just shout out my YouTube and shit?
Oh no, go ahead. A lot of people
are
didn't know
y'all?
you a YouTuber. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. They was when I joined this. They was saying like, "Oh, YND up in here," and I had some people in here that's in my Discord and shit. I thought that was cool. I didn't know people was knowing me like that. It felt weird. But hey y'all. So yeah, my YouTube is Young and Disciplined YND. I got two.
I see somebody in the comments, a red pill nigga. Could we start with this red pill, blue pill? Like that shit is lame. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sides to it is Young and Disciplined. Sometimes I'm teaching discipline, self-improvement, getting on your shit. Then
Tough.
other times I'm teaching just being young, right? That's when I'm talking crazy about how to get these hoes. So I'm a little more extreme than TyKwonDoe, but I'm all about game, mouthpiece.
And I was just saying that he more of the Ja Morant, more aggressive with it, probably, like that his play style gonna be way different from Jason Kidd's. I look at TyKwonDoe more like a Jason Kidd, or I even say a Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying, like, it's more fundamental play.
And all of that shit. And if you trying to be the slimiest, grimiest nigga you could be, then you come holler at me. Simple as that.
Game is game, man. Game is game. How old is you too?
I'm 23, bro.
Damn, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's becoming a lot more like younger dating coaches, chat. Like, real rap. I'm loving to see it. More young niggas want to see with different perspectives.
I don't want
to. If you go to just dating life and dating advice on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It's a spectrum of this shit. It's like the niggas you look at, like, man, I know this nigga wasn't getting hoes when he was. I just know he wasn't getting hoes his whole life, or not naturally, but like genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he got some clout. He got some money.
That's what I think about them.
I swear to God, I be saying that shit. I look at a lot of YouTube niggas, and I be like, it's hard for me to even listen or even watch a video of this nigga, because I know he not one of them. A lot of men that talk about self-improvement and all this shit. Bro, I was a nigga in high school, class clown, weighed motherfucking like 100 pounds. No tattoos, no money, no nothing, getting bitches. I ain't had to self-improve shit. Nigga was charismatic from the start. Fucking hoes in middle school. Niggas had to work on physical attributes and get money in before they did that. That's not being that nigga. I ain't had to work towards shit. When I did work towards shit, that just, built my value. But I ain't need that shit for me to be that nigga, and I always said that shit. So, facts.
Boom, that's what you think, right? Boom. So you look at it, you get that spectrum, like, all right, man, let's do what we getting before you put on that diamond.
Facts.
Whatever. Then you see the ones that's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Or I don't want hoes his way, because he might be saying something like, I don't know, whatever. It's just how he think. Like, I don't even think. Yeah. I think so far from that. So as I seen that shit, I realized I'm the only person that thought like me. And then when I see Steve, I like how deep he thinks. I like, because for him, he's like me. It'd be bigger than sex. All that is a side effect of how you move as a man, and that's just what I think. That's the rock I stand on. And he gets very specific, real deep, and he has his own ideologies, which you listen to him, watch him, you can learn them themselves. Where I detract is I'm more on the social skills. I'm more on the aspect of life, and then I might even go spirituality and things like that. That's just me. That's not really stuff they tap into. They more deep dating. So it's just different stuff, man. But Steve, that's my guy, man. Like, if you can look through messages and not look at it like, all right, yeah, there's some sex or some shit like that, and look at the substance of what he's talking about on some self-identity type shit, it'll change your whole mind.
And that's what I mean. I respect a lot of the stuff that Steve say when it come to that. But it's hard for me to not say I don't respect it, but it's hard for me to take his dating advice serious. Like, and I was watching him and
I don't know who the hell I gotta tap into this shit. Who is Steve?
What's dude that looked like Danny Boy from Death Row? Miles. Yeah. They was talking, and it was kind of difficult for me to like really take what they were saying serious, because I'm like, bro, these dudes is old. Like they not out here like with the youngest. Like, but because I thought Steve was married. Like, I don't know. Did they be getting down like that? They out here, they going crazy, they sowing their wild oats or what? Like that's the thing, is be hard for me. Like,
Danny Boy, this is crazy. But listen, man.
Nah, it ain't no diss, bro. When I seen him, he looked like he a 90s R&B singer with his shades on.
I tell you, you will be surprised. Like I said, I'm not going to go out in a way to prove something for a man, because I don't even do that. When I first came out and I had my I went a year and a half before I ever showed anything personal with me, because I liked it to keep a privacy certain level from the internet. And people was questioning me until they seen all these now blind dates, screenshots, text messages. Now they think otherwise. So you right to question and doubt what you're going to doubt. It's where your mind wandering, which is why, again, like I said, you make the videos, you insert your opinion. I guarantee you they the type to see it and speak on it. Or you can say in the video, like, I want to be on the platform. I want to speak to you directly. That'll get you far, bro.
I'm going to do that then, because I ain't trying to come off. Yeah, I don't want to come off like I'm trying to disrespect them, but I just like, if you see this video, you're going to be like, yo, nigga, you crazy. Like, when you see I ain't saying crazy, but
No, all jokes to the left. All jokes to the left. like, if you come direct, that's it's nothing any man can do but respect it. Because then it's going just what's the issue? What's the disagreement? You know what I'm
Right, for
saying?
sure.
Like, just, you go direct about it and say, I want to talk direct. I mean, you didn't say that on my video because you stuck to the points of the content. But if you have something to question in there, ask you. I'm telling you, they'll invite you to the platform, one on one by one. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we niggas, like,
Yeah,
you think what you think. It is what it is.
for sure, for sure. You want to
Game right
defend
now,
yourself on that point I made?
Which point?
I had a clip of you, so you did some shit with Melly like a year ago. It was like
Oh, you
you did
talking
like a
about?
little
I think I remember
the
I watched it. You said, was it the drinking part?
yeah. You said it wasn't that deep though. People took that way out of there, but you had made a little comment. You said I'm drinking you, and she said, "Why you being so sexual?" You said watch how I lie to get out of this. You said I ain't. You said I ain't say nothing. I ain't being sexual. That just mean I'm drinking what you drinking. You was like
Oh no, I
that's
said
just
something like
slang.
my
That's
cup
silly
of tea.
slang.
Yeah, I said something like my cup of tea. What
Yeah, you
for
tried to
that?
spin it, which was
Right.
cool. That's some shit I would have did. But
I'm
I
gonna
was
keep it
trying to
being.
get to the
My
go
finesse
ahead.
side kicked in. That's just what that was. My finesse side kicked
I
in.
know it's,
You know what I'm
but I
saying?
know it's in you though. And you probably let me ask you this: do you think you do that without realizing it with other girls you probably talk to all the time?
I come from that to me was like a joke in a situation of a conversation. Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't, because I see the point you.
I agree. That's not really lying. That's like, it's a joke. That's humorous. Even if the shorty know what he initially said, it's humorous. It ain't really a lie.
You said something like yeah,
because that's all I
no
mean when I
lying,
say lie.
no
When I
lying.
say
You
lie,
turn
that's
around and
all I
lie.
mean. Like
Well, if you
you
mean
say
that,
what you
if you mean
yeah
that, to me, that was like shit talking. Like, that was like,
yeah
you know what I'm saying? And the call a spade was backtracking on a statement that was taken wrong. You feel what I'm saying? And to me,
right
that's the part that was like, oh shit, like, bitch done took the shit the wrong way. Like, I'm talking shit. You feel what I mean? In
yeah
reality, when I say no, when I don't do the lion shit or I keep it a bean, especially when it matters. Like, that's my
okay
point. Like, she would never be like, oh, you don't talk to other women? And I'll be like, no, I'm only
nah, you
talking to
don't yeah.
you. Like, that's the shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit. Like,
So if you got a girl and she at your crib and she asks if you talk to other women and you say yeah, right? Because I just had this happen to me.
mm-hmm.
I told her yeah. She asked if I'm sleeping with them or if I'm having sex with them. I said no. Now that's a damn lie. She should know that. But I said no
I
because
would tell her it's
I
none of
ain't
your.
trying to.
I would tell her it's none of your business. I don't ask
But
you who.
I agree. Man, this recently happened to me. And Shorty was like, "Yeah, you fucked anybody else?" I'm like, since the last time we fucking over, but since the first time, yeah. And Shorty did not want to give me the Gucci after that, and I get it. Like she know what she want. She wasn't, she ain't not to say she wouldn't do it again, but at that moment she was in her bag, and I'm like, all right, cool, I respect it. I wasn't I wasn't tripping over it, but it was just like mental notes for me. What I should have said was, ain't in your business, Shorty.
You sleep with, don't ask me who I sleep with.
but that's gonna kill the mood though, right?
The move
Facts that I could have moved.
who gonna be killed, my man. She could come in. She could leave the
Yeah.
same
See,
way. She could leave the same way she came in.
yeah. Now, see that's my thing. See, me is no ass left behind. If she right here, it gotta go down. That's how.
See, and I would say that with YND. When I was like 21, I used to say that. Like, I used to be like, nah, I'm not about to stop talking to nothing until she get hit. Just cause I didn't want to show that I had that upper hand and be like, nigga, you ain't fuck. So I made sure, nah, you get in my phone, we gonna fuck. Like, it's going, whether, I don't care if it's a week from now, a year from now, we gonna link up. We gonna have a great fucking time and we gonna fuck. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of it just get blocked. And then text back. I'm good off a lot of shit.
That's the difference. I charge.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
you know why? Because that's a test for her. This the difference. I'm telling you, back before, see, you already would have, like, listen, I would have, I mess around other people, downplay, finesse to keep the vibe going. I want to test how she handled the conflict of the situation. I want to see how she handled this. Because if she, all right, so give an example of ruin the mood. I'll show you what I mean. Give an example of, all right, me telling her that was going to ruin the mood. Give me that example of what you think ruin the mood would look like.
I done did it before, trying to be honest, man.
So
And
what
then the
happened? What
girl,
ruined the mood? Give me an example.
her guard go up. So all of a sudden, like we was just hot and heavy and shit. And I go back. She kind of like she let me lay on her again, or I grab on her titties or something, and she let me do it. But you know how you feel that energy just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just leave out the room.
So
that's the shit that started happening to me. So I just started lying.
Facts, and I would say that, and that's what I was saying earlier. You got to know who to. I'm not gonna say lie, but you got to know who not to be blunt with, because that's the same exact shit I just said happened to me.
And guess what? It ain't happened since. It's been years. So every time I get in that
what
situation,
you don't know can't hurt. What you don't know can't hurt her. She was hurt. She was a kind of boy. She liked you. Okay.
I don't care about. But it's the thing. I don't care about the long term though. So to me, I'm trying to get the ass.
It ain't. It's not like because I kept it a being with her.
See, it's how I play shit today. Shorty asked me, yeah, you fucking somebody, and I'm talking about after that situation. I'ma just look at her and be like, yo, you look so good when you talking to me, shorty. We gonna redirect completely. Like, you ain't about to play with that. Don't ask me no questions you don't want to know the answer to. Honestly, shorty.
Right there, I'm thinking like, yes, she gonna marry me now. Yes, like this was the difference. She gonna get over it. You can't say I don't give a but you doing things that show you give a because you do give a about when she can emotionally get you to do what she wants you to do, and that's what you're doing.
And I give a fuck about losing my ass. No ass left behind. That's what I'm saying.
And that's what we would disagree though, because I want to use that to test her. Because catch this. So I tell her that right there. A little situation, keep it tight. To me, I'm gonna be honest. If me fucking or not was based on her that question, I don't think you really had a good chance of fucking anyway. That's just my thoughts. If that one question, if her saying,
facts,
oh, but you another bitch, like, duh, like I'm single. I knew you for a month. That's when I put there, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know you well enough to be, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even on that. Then I want to clear that up.
I never had a shorty ask me that I wasn't fucking though. I ain't gonna say, like, if I ain't even fucking this shorty and she asked me that, I'm gonna ask, how old are you? Like, what the fuck type of shit you asking me?
Now, this it depends on her maturity, bro.
No ass left behind.
No ass left behind is a funny ass statement. To me, I don't think you lose the ass when you do that. Why? Because I don't lose the ass when I do that. Like, she f with you enough, she gonna ride through that truth. Like, I'm telling you, ain't never had a girl just leave your crib after you kept it a bean with her. Vibe might be ruined slightly, but she gonna keep with you. You said she already let you lean back. I'm telling you, they get over it. They get over it.
I know that. I know they get over it, but I'm not gonna get over the blue balls that night. That's what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying?
So it's like you think that's like
blue balls don't exist, my brother.
It ruined that all sex for that night.
And I'm not gonna lie. YND, if you watching this right, I'm gonna be real with you, my boy. Niggas like us can have bitches come over easily, like one lead. Come on. I know you got about a good at least 3 or 4 in rotation. You gotta come over. Let's be real. That shit ain't stopping nothing. That shit ain't stopping nothing on this side.
Stuff like that.
I mean, it depends on the connection with the girl, right? I'm talking about. So the way I do it, bro, I do 2 dates, and if I ain't by that second date, most of the time it ain't gonna be no thing.
Oh yeah, he better than me. We don't do dates. You know what? I'm gonna say this. My dates would be more. We going to the gym. Like, we gonna go skating. You know, like. We gonna go out to New York waterfront type shit, but that's my daily date. So that's what you mean tough.
So for me, these is girls that I don't give enough time to. I barely call them. I barely talk to them. My connection is just enough, and then when we go out and we kicking it together, it's just enough of me building that sexual tension and that energy right here. She don't really know me like that. So when they like nothing that could put the guard up, I'm trying to. That's how I look at it. And that's the shit I teach. I teach all this, so as fast as possible. That's the thing.
The water done clear like Moses. You know what I'm saying? The water done split like Moses and came to slap the staff down. It went like this. Why am I not on that no more? Why don't I think like that? Because to me, right?
Not fumbling to do anything to fuck. Yo, they wild in these comments.
Say boom, we in this situation.
Yo, why ain't they in your ass in the comments?
I'm the same way. I'm heavy on like I don't like to text that much. I don't be on the
Yeah.
phone all the time. Like,
You're a busy man.
come see me when we link, and let's keep the vibe in person what it is. I think we see what the truth does differently. You see it as like, all right, her mind up, her vibe up, guard up, boom. I see it as like it'll free the bullshit. It'll free the bullshit out the way. Because I don't want her thinking that I was going to be in love with her. I don't want her thinking. See, you might think she going to think, oh, you a player if you give up like that. I'm letting her know I'm not a player. I don't play no games. I'm the coach. Are you on this team or not?
Yeah.
That's the difference. I ain't no player. I'm a coach. Are you on the team or not? And when she say I'm not on the team, that's a choice. She's not going to be here by the force of silence. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? To me, she down harder when she say, okay, like, you know what?
You know how I also look at this shit, bro? Just speaking in theory, right? Like Lil Baby is some shit. You think if Lil Baby don't got intent on wife and some shit, he just trying to know. Do you think this nigga gonna lie to a shorty? No, you know why? She not gonna give no fucks about nothing. Like, no, she's fucking. Like, and I view myself in that same regard. I'm not about to sit there and like run game, play games, and nah, we ain't doing that. If you don't want to give me the coochie shorty, you could get the fuck out. Like, I could care less. This shit not about to ruin my day. I'm sorry.
You kept it real, and I chose to stay. That they get hooked deeper that way. When you dealing with a woman like that, all it takes is just one lie to catch up. Boom, that ass is gone. Like you got it once or twice. You know how many times you got it. Then when that lie catch up,
that's
that
enough.
shit go
that's
away.
What I'm saying. That's enough for me. Once or twice. That you see what I'm saying. So I hear what you're saying,
bro. Bro, this woman I knew for years I could spin on. Like that once or twice is enough. You get all of that and more. If it's
facts. Not only that, bro. You ain't gotta value the coochie that much. If I'm being real with you, you know, like you ain't gotta hit that shit at all. Shorty will respect you more denying that shit or not. You know, like Shorty will respect you a lot more just to see like you could care less about turning her off. You care less about hitting that shit for real, for real.
If it's enough, you want to pop them like you want to pop them like minis in the game or something. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all. You can get more than that. That's all I'm saying. You can conquer. You can conquer the whole situation.
We on the same page, bro. As far as knowing that you could get more, I think.
And you think
I think both can be a. No. I'm saying we on the same page that you can get like on the understanding of I could get more. I'm saying I don't want more. I don't respect none of these. Like I said, 90%. I have no respect for none of them. None at all. I don't want more.
And he doubled down on this wild state. If you got no respect for 90% of the woman you encounter, you need to change the woman you encountering. Honestly, I feel like you gotta switch where you meeting these women at. You gotta switch the type of woman you're encountering. You gotta switch your interests, because not having respect for 90% of the woman you're encountering is wild.
It hit different. It just hit different to me.
But I know what you on though. I see what you're saying. I might treat the mains like that. I might treat like.
Listen, whether she the main or at the bottom of the food chain, they all providing the full coverages. I'm gonna tell you, it just hit different.
And I'm gonna be real with you. If you sticking your dick in something, right? If you stick your dick in a shorty that you don't respect, I don't think you respect yourself. And I'm not saying YND don't, but I'm just saying in general. Because if I don't respect the shorty, she is not getting my sexual energy. She not getting my dick. We is not doing that. We not. If I don't respect you, my dick don't respect you. And you not touching it, we're not doing that.
When you let's say, all right, y'all right? Yeah. Look what I bought you. Look at it. She buying you. You hungry? Did you eat today? I DoorDash you something. I Uber Eats this, or I cook. Like that come with the woman. The sex could be at the end of the night or whatever. To me, I like the full packages, whether she the main or not.
Not only that, please. And what he's speaking on, what Ty's speaking on right now, is delayed gratification, and we gotta practice that more, because that's where the real value come from when dealing with women. Delayed gratification, knowing that a shorty, peep game, a shorty could walk inside your house. The pussy is there. That shit is on her body. That shit is less than fucking 2 feet away from you. All you gotta do is maintain a vibe. The pussy, like he just said, the pussy gonna come at the end of the night. All you gotta do is maintain a vibe, make her feel comfortable, let her trust you, show her that you trustworthy.
I like the rest of the benefits because, like,
Pussy is gonna come.
for real, when I'm really on my grind, I'm not really pressed for sex. I might just want to be
Nah, I feel
around her
that.
because I just like feminine energy. You feel me?
Oh my mother.
And then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm like, like that just might be our vibe. To me, that's more of a benefit than
Bro, it's to the point to where my homies have put me on shorties. I'm talking about it's a drunk night. Put me on a shorty beat. We at her crib, whatever the case may be. She probably got a game night. Everybody leave, and he throw me the alley like, yeah, she want to fuck wooty woo. Bro, we'll be up till 6 in the morning just talking about life, kicking it, just being down, forgetting the fuck. Not literally forgetting, but we don't care. You know what I'm saying, like, we gonna go to sleep, we wake up, I'll leave, and guess what? They calling me days later, weeks later, telling me to come back over because I'm not pressed for that shit. I know that shit is there. And that's another thing. If I know it's there, I could care less about hitting it. I'm the nigga that like that challenge for real. So I'm not gonna lie.
You like you said, you don't respect her. She not worth that to me. To me, that's like she done got my nut off. Now, mind you, have I one night standing chicks? Have I got shit in and out the door quick? On an opportunity, yes, I might have been traveling. It was, but when I'm at home base, I like to have a sturdy team, like Maine or not, Maine or the bottom of the food chain. I like the rest of the value. I think every man would enjoy. Like you never. Is it really just she come over, walk in your door, and you? No, y'all talk. You might want to see if she could cook. She might could did more. I'm cooking and cleaning is the basics. Like she real life might look out for you on whatever, bro. I'm telling you, the whole
But for me,
benefits.
bro, I get that same shit though, and I still just go about it the way I go about it. But I know what you're saying though. I know what you say. I don't think the way you saying it is bad. I just think it's like what you said before.
So you don't
It's
think
just two different ways.
the facade that's being put on or the role you playing doesn't put you in a bubble that could just when that bubble pop, situation is going. That's all I wanted to. That's all. That's my opinion on that. Do you agree or disagree that it puts you in a bubble that can be popped when the truth or that shit sink in and it's like boom, the whole situation blown up?
Well, I mean, I don't lie about no crazy shit that I ever get caught. I ain't gonna never get caught. I'm a slimy, grimy ass nigga. I never get caught. So I don't see that happening. But if it do, it's just so many more women. Like I'm always dating, especially now, bro. I go on dates, and my guys know this. I'm always dating, right?
All right, so why if it's so many more? Before I say what I say, let me listen to this point.
Especially like right now, I'm dusty as shit, right? Because I ain't trying to get on here and seduce the niggas in your chat. But when I get fly, you know what I'm saying? Like my shit, it's just always new girls. So it don't matter if it blow up. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just constant. It's like
Okay, so my question to you is this: if it don't matter, why lie from the start? If you got woman on your roster, which is what I said earlier. If you go earlier in the video, I said I could care less if a shorty walk out and don't give me no ass, cause I could make a call easily and have shit come through. So if it don't matter, why even run game and shit like that when there's women out here who gonna accept your game for what it really is and respect you being blunt and still fuck you? Why deal with the ones that you gotta lie to fuck when it's women out here that's not even gonna do all that?
literally a rotation. It's just constant. So it's like
It's a little.
if it blow up, I really don't care. But then right now I got three mains, but I'm about to drop one though because she ain't really cooperating. But two of them, I don't lie to them about nothing. I never did because I actually somehow had a little bit of respect for them. But the other ones, I didn't respect them, so I don't tell the truth.
So tell me this: if you can, because this is inconsistent. This is inconsistent.
Yeah, you just
right?
said you be
You
lying.
agree to that? You saying all right? I respect him. No, I give him that regard. The other ones, man, just doing what doing, playing my role, playing my.
And it's a little different with me. The ones when I was before, the ones I didn't respect, I was blunt. If I cared about your feelings, I lie to you. Like if I cared about how you feel, I'm gonna lie to you. Because women are emotional creatures. They fall in love with what they hear. If I don't fuck with you like that, I'm gonna be blunt because I don't care about hurting your feelings.
Position getting in and out. If you going if you want to tell them and keep it a buck anyway, keep it real, keep it P with them other two, right? You notice that you're getting a better response from those women, right?
Yeah.
Right? A better response from them. That one, she ain't cooperating correctly, you already know. That contract getting slid across the desk, so that shit is termination. Real soon, you know what I'm saying? Right? So with that being said, if you're going to end up doing what I'm talking about anyway, what do you think the difference is? What do you think the difference is when you don't do it? Versus your time, the time that's wasted or not wasted, the response from the woman. The one thing you did mention is that the vibe can get killed temporarily in that moment. You might not fuck. Other than that, though, what you think the difference is when you do or don't do it?
It ain't no difference. I'm getting what I want, depending on who I want it from.
To
And
me,
I'm
my life
inconsistent.
is,
I never claim to be 100% morally grounded or consistent.
right.
It takes
I'm
me
asking,
about
what's
5
the difference
minutes.
of moral consistency of not moral consistency? Like, you saying you do keep it respectful and tell some women the honesty and some don't. So I'm saying if you're going to argue, you do one over the other and sometimes not. I just want to see why. Why not? Why
Okay.
not?
Yeah. So it take me about 5 minutes of talking to a girl to recognize if I'm going to have respect for her or not. And if she failed my test in those 5 minutes of conversation, you get thrown into a certain category. If you pass, you get put into another one. It's that simple. And over the time of, I don't know how, definitely hundreds of dates in the past few months. Literally, out of all of that, it's only been one girl in that done turned into like a main girl. The other two, I already was fucking with them, before, and they just done got promoted. So my whole point is most women ain't shit. I just learned that. So I'm like, I just treat them, you see what I'm saying? I treat them accordingly. So my game.
You gotta change the woman you're encountering, my brother. You gotta switch up your experiences. Switch where you me and a woman at. Switch the age group. Switch you gotta switch something. Cause if you encountering 90% of women, that's not shit. Your vibe attracts your tribe. That tells a lot about who you are. And that kind of show that you got a bad judgment and character, because these are the women you're attracting and allowing to be in your life. Even if you don't respect them, you sticking your dick inside them. I'm not sticking my dick inside of no woman I don't respect.
From the women that I keep it real with, what I get from that is the fact that, if the condom did break, and she got pregnant, I think she got a good enough mindset to I wouldn't be going fucking crazy and losing my mind because she about to have my baby. Whereas these other girls, these are the ones I keep the plan B in my pocket. Even if I go to their crib or wherever we at, I keep the plan B because I don't trust them. You see what I'm saying? So that's really it. But I just use them for ass. I don't like droughts. I used to have times where I get on my grind and because I do music and shit. By the way, I saw you doing your shit. And I ain't gonna put out there who I am because niggas really gonna find me then. But I tell you this, tap in with me, bro. I do music shit. I be in LA and everything. I be working with celebrities and shit, big time people. I'm related to some. I ain't trying to go too deep, but tap in with me. But anyway, and I sing and shit. I sing like Chris Brown, nigga. I'm a fucking beast. But anyway,
you got all this and you lying a bit, bro. You don't even have to do that. You working too hard.
That's what I just said when I get a little baby reference earlier. You think baby gonna lie to some shit? Nah. Bitch gonna be playing herself. You gotta look at yourself that way. To where if I tell the truth with you, I'm real with you, and you decide to not fuck with me because of me being real with you, you playing yourself. Cause there's niggas out here that's going. You gonna run into it. You gonna run into a lying ass nigga. So you gonna be playing yourself, and you gotta be yourself that way. I'm not saying you have to, but it just makes sense to, like I look at it like, shorty, you don't want to fuck with me, alright, cool. You playing yourself.
Working too hard.
Yeah, but hold on. I used to go when I used to do my songwriting shit before COVID. I used to travel, so I used to do like this little country. We used to do like this tour. We would go to different high schools and schools and shit, and I would sing and perform this song, whatever, right? And so when I was on my grind, I would go through droughts because I would lose the girls I had because I would kind of cut them off. And I used to get too spiritual and be like, damn, I shouldn't be lustful like this and all that stupid shit I used to do, right? If you do it out there, that's good for y'all. But I'm saying for me, I started to be like, damn, I miss my ass. So I started to learn like, okay, I never want to lose no ass left behind. Every girl I meet, I put them in.
I miss my ass is crazy lingo.
Category. And if I can keep you there as long as I can.
I'm looking at the comments.
And I do. And the ones that I actually have respect for and I look at as somebody, if I got you pregnant, I'll be okay with it. Then I put
Hey yo, this nigga comments. The ear cuz up in the comments.
in another category. And I came up with different strategies that work for both. And that's the shit that I be teaching.
All right, so I'm gonna say this, bro. Them bitches got you. You ain't got them. They got you. I'm gonna tell you why.
I disagree. But I want to hear you though.
I'm gonna draw the line in the sand for a spade being a spade. On my thoughts, right? This is my thoughts. You would think based.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. This nigga comments is crazy.
Know what you want.
Yeah.
Now, right, when you're on your grind, you automatically notice. You know, the management of the woman you connected with, it don't hit the same. Right? You ain't always able to be there. You can't maybe call them or text them as much as they would like. And some don't like that. They end up walking away. And if you liked it, it's like, all right, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you deal with, right? What I learned, right? And seen and experienced. When you set the foundation strong enough, that's not going to happen. You're not going to deal with that because they know what they signed up for. I'm this kind of guy. This is what you think. Any hoes on, you mentioned Chris Brown. You think any hoes on Chris Brown roster will see him perform live and have the audacity to say, "Were you looking at that girl when you were singing?"
Yo, I'm fucking tough. I swear to God, I ain't never watched this video. I ain't never watched this shit, but I was just.
She knew what she signed up for. I'm on tour right now. You can't. That's game right there. Cause to me, it's not game to say, oh yeah, he got game enough to get that woman. It's game when a man knows she's lucky to have me. I'm a different dude. What do I bring to the table? And also it's equal game to realize you should want her to bring something to the table because your table matters. Or your house matters, right? So again, you dealing with those women, you on a road, you stressing, you grinding, and they not fulfilling you, they not supporting that, they not.
No, they do. They got a fat ass and big titties.
That's
the
you
support.
want them supported sexually. That's not enough for me. To me, that's not enough. That's
I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. The difference to you, man. As long as she me, man, I got everything I want from her. To me, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference is because I'm a anyway, and she down for what my whole mission and my whole vision is. And to me, her being down for my mission and my vision and how I'm living is much more important than the sex, because I can get sex from all the same, right? You ain't always able to be there. You can't maybe call them or text them as much as they would like, and some don't like that. They end up walking away. And if you liked it, it's like, all right, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you deal with, right? What I learned, right, and seen and experienced. When you set the foundation strong enough, that's not going to happen. You're not going to deal with that because they know what they signed up for. I'm this kind of guy. This is what you think. Any hoes on, you mentioned Chris Brown. You think any hoes on Chris Brown roster will see him perform live and have the audacity to say, game when a man knows she's lucky to have me. I'm a different dude. What do I bring to the table? And also it's equal game to realize you should want her to bring something to the table because your table matters, or your house matters, right? So again, you dealing with those women, you on a road, you stressing, you grinding, and they not fulfilling you, they not supporting that, they not.
No, they do. They got a fat ass and big titties. That's the support.
You want them supported sexually. That's not enough for me. To me, that's not enough. That's what I'm saying. The difference to you, man. As long as she me, man, I got everything I want from her.
Bro, it's a lot of bitches out here with a fat ass and titties, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta see real value in that shit. Cause I'm gonna be real with you, my nigga. Look, you easily go on Pornhub.com, beat your dick, get post-nut clarification. What value do a woman hold once you got that post-nut clarity? You not even in the mood to fuck no more. Like in your eyes, what value do a woman hold?
To me, that's what I'm saying. There's the difference is because I'm a anyway, and she down for what my whole mission and my whole vision is. And to me, her being down for my mission and my vision and how I'm living is much more important than the sex, because I can get sex from all pussy the same. I'm not gonna say that, but is that pussy worth it when I'm getting pussy from this girl and she adding so much more? I actually raised my stock up. My dick worth more now. on the streets. My dick worth more. I'm not just fucking anybody and everybody for nothing. Imagine you got those 3 girls you talked to, right? Those 3 mans. Dog, they sweating blood and tears to fuck you and stay around your life. And you gonna just walk outside the nearest corner and fuck that bitch for having an ass?
No.
Your team look crazy, in my opinion. My team look crazy for that.
No, it ain't like that though. It's more like the girl I meet that I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
I talk to her in those 5 minutes. So that means she got to be my type and how I like her to look, right? Because I ain't just gonna fuck anything. So when I meet her, if she don't in that 5-minute conversation, like I told you, what I say, that 5-minute convo, if she fail, she get put in the category that's like friends with benefits, you know, friend zone only type of zone. Do you see what I'm saying?
This is why
So
I
that's
say
it.
they got you and instead of you getting them. To me, I'm consistent. Like I'm not being in a relationship if I'm not ready to be in one. So none of y'all getting that out of me. Like I'm not. To me, I'm not responding to who she is. I'm setting the tone. I know what I want. I know what I.
But
right, there you go. Boom. You set the tone and standard on that. But to me, let's say, boom, you respect her, you don't respect her. I'm being consistent. I'm a man. I wake up a man, go to sleep a man, eat breakfast a man. So when she dealing with me, I'm consistent. I say what I mean what I say, and I'm straightforward. If she like it or not.
Yeah.
If she can stay, she can leave. Again, the sheets or the streets, baby, hit one and pick one. To me, why? Why is that better game than you know saying the woman got you? Because to me, if you say no ass left behind, what else you leaving behind then? To keep the ass, what you leaving behind? And if you care or if you value that, that's you. And if I care and if I don't value that, or if I do or don't, and you do or don't, that's where we separate. That's what I'm saying. And to me,
I just think it's up to the man, though.
Her ass not that important to me. Actually, I'll leave that ass behind for the right reason. You're annoying.
But would you say that being a man is part of being a man too? Is just kind of just doing what you want, knowing the consequences and standing on it? Because for me, like, I know it's gonna come.
I wouldn't respect you if you was like, you know what, Ty? Like, I wouldn't respect it if you didn't say.
Because your chat, they kind of coming at my neck right now. I saw they was vibing with me a little bit now. Because I know they watch you, so they all trying to be honest. But this is my thing though. I get guys, and you probably do too. I've been doing consultations. I just started doing them. I get guys, bro, that come to me. These dudes is virgins, and they telling. And this is why I had a couple videos I did about lying to women that got. Those was like my first videos that got like 1,000 some views, right? So what I started to get after that was way more emails and people hitting me up. And the dudes was saying like, yo, bro, like I've been trying to be honest, tell girls this or tell them that like that they was virgins and they like the girls be getting turned off. I even had one of my homies, bro. He lost his virginity and he did not tell the girl that he was a virgin. But when but the guys I know, when they was telling the girls that and they was being honest in areas like this, they lose them. So I was telling them lies so it looked like, you know, kind of like you was talking about earlier. You didn't say this exactly, but you was saying like, fake it till you make it. Fake it like you got options and like you get
my
ass.
mentality.
So I be talking to dudes that's like incels and shit. Like you got a lot of niggas over here that's been
my mentality. That's why we can insert it right there. That's why my mentality different though, because the way. Listen, just look at the dynamics though. Look at how you position it. To get that ass and to keep that ass, you'll do what needs to be done. No ass left behind. You ain't want to lose those women.
Nah, word. That is how it sound. You making it sound like you gonna do what the fuck ever to fuck.
I think differently. I think she lost me. And I think before I sit here and put that extra oof to keep that pussy, especially, again, you clearly separate women who you value more from women you don't know enough, you met randomly, or don't even respect. To me, she's not that. She's not to be kept. She gonna fuck with me because she chooses to. And if I tell her something or I say something or do something and she don't like it, she could come and leave. She could leave the same way she came. And I'm gonna lay back on that. Why? Like you said, there's plenty out here. And to me, before a man twists and shrivels up just to say he got some ass, before he twists and shrivels up and now he done tighten himself up into the perfect model for some sex. To me, I don't think she worth it. She ain't worth it to me. You want to take it and leave it.
But this the thing though, Ty, and I know where you coming from, bro, because I get it, because I get ass too. But this the thing. It's easy for you to say that or for us, right? Because we know we get ass. But when you dealing with the people that be hitting us up, bro, and you got a dude talking about, Bro, I just had a consultation with a dude, really no homo, but you could tell the brother's a good looking dude, straight teeth, in shape, all of this, dressed nice, beard and everything. And the dude is telling me how he basically had to buy pussy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. These type of guys we talking to, I can't just keep telling him, be yourself.
All right, so look, right? Wait, let me listen. Let me hear.
Be honest. It ain't working. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm giving them a solution and I tell them the consequences.
So look, right? The solution that you giving, YND, the solution you giving is basically, I have a headache. Take this Advil for the headache. Rather than understanding the reason why I have a headache is not because I don't have an Advil, but the reason why I have a headache is because I have a protein deficiency or whatever the case may be. What I need to do is eat, not take a pill to suppress the headache, because the problem still is going to lie. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. When you sit here and you tell somebody to start lying when they have a lot of attributes that the average man don't have, it's not that he need to start lying. He need to start working on his character. He need to start building other attributes that's going to put him in position. He need to work on his confidence. He need to do things that where he's going to gain self-trust. He probably need to get some fucking money. And not to spend it on a shorty, but to put him in certain clothes, make him look more presentable, put him in certain rooms where a certain tier of women going to be at. Get more female friends to learn how to talk to a woman. That's the advice you should give them, rather than telling him to lie to a woman, because that's not it. It's no longevity in that. It may be good for a quick nut, but that's not keeping women in your corner. That's going to hold actual value and be sustainable.
Of lying. I ain't gonna make it seem like it's gonna be all, you know what I'm saying, sunflowers and daisies. Yeah, if she find out, it could blow back. But once you get that ass, you already know a man kind of stand up a little bit more. His chest poke out once he finally get that ass. So all you need is one or two, and then he can stop lying later once he feel better about himself.
No, nah, gang.
Regardless of my chat opinion, right? Regardless of my chat opinion, what anybody else think. Here's what I'm gonna say to that directly. I'm not more or less a man from some pussy. Now,
yeah,
respectfully, that's just what I think. She could leave, she could stay. I'm the same man. Now, again, we're talking about behavior that makes her leave or makes her stay. We're talking about behavior that you saying gets guys more pussy, or some, that doesn't. To me, is it worth it? Listen, is it worth it like that? Let's say that guy, you say he's good looking, tall. Didn't see a guy, don't know him. That's a guy you was coaching, right? So he's saying he's having issues, struggling. I'm trying to be honest. Really, when you look at the context, is the honesty how your social skills are adapted to the dealing with the woman? Or is the honesty probably, oh, I really like you? Because if he's ready to pay for it, he's probably closer to a nigga that don't know how to talk to women. Let's just be honest.
That's exactly what it is. She don't know how. You got to pay for coochie. And I'm not knocking anybody who do it, because maybe some niggas do it just to cut the conversation short. I'm not talking about the celebrities who probably could get bitches and do it, but it's a lot of niggas who do it because they don't know how to interact with women and talk to women.
Right? So we already can assume his social skills is not in a place where again, you say he got the looks, he got all the other shit that most men complain they don't have. And he still can't get it. He's selling his own bread. What's selling his bread? What he's saying? He's trying to say, "Oh, I'm telling them the truth." He probably saying some sucker desperate ass shit because he's so obsessed with sex. I think when a man is obsessed with sex, he's not going to think straight. He's not going to be able to deal with a woman properly. Then I think you help him get some ass, right? It sets him down a path of self-destruction. What's going to happen? He going to get that pussy, be pussy whipped, because like you said, it made him stand up straighter because he wasn't already standing up straight enough. So it's going to pussy whip him. He done changed his whole fucking algorithm character of being a man and how he lives life. Just as niggas don't even be lasting more than 3 minutes, gang. Like 3 minutes of your life, and you scratch the whole drawing board of everything. To me, what you was about to say? Did it freeze? Or is this nigga perfectly standing still?
That's what I was thinking. The same shit. It's alright. So